Sleep is the quiet power we spend our whole lives underestimating. We chase productivity, success, money, and recognition, but we forget the simple truth that no mind can perform at its highest level without deep, nourishing, consistent sleep. This audiobook is your invitation to rediscover that forgotten power. As you listen, let your mind relax, let the noise fall away, and allow yourself to understand what sleep really means for your life, your energy, your emotions, and your future. Most people think sleep is a passive process, a blank space between 2 days. But the truth is far more fascinating. While you sleep, your brain becomes an entire universe of activity. Memories are filtered, sorted, and strengthened. Emotions are stabilized. Hormones are regulated. Your immune system prepares for another battle. Your creativity quietly wakes up. Even while you rest, sleep is not the absence of life. It is the foundation of life. When you learn to master it, every part of your existence begins to transform. Think about the last time you truly slept well. Not just lying in bed, not scrolling your phone, not drifting in and out, but actually sinking into deep, restorative, dream-filled rest. How did you feel the next day? Clear, calm, confident. This is the version of yourself that sleep can unlock every single night if you let it. Sleepmaxxing is about learning how to reach that place intentionally, predictably, and consistently. We live in a world that glorifies exhaustion. People proudly say they slept only for hours, as if sacrifice is a badge of honor. But there is no greatness in destroying your body to stay awake. Your decision-making becomes weaker, your memory becomes cloudy, your emotions grow unstable, and your willpower falls apart. Lack of sleep doesn't make you stronger. It makes you easier to break. When you begin to sleep better, you begin to think better. When you think better, you begin to live better. Imagine your brain as a powerful machine. Every day, you load it with information, stress, responsibilities, and decisions. Sleep is the maintenance system that keeps everything running. Without maintenance, even the best machine eventually fails. The gears tighten, the system overheats, and the smallest problem becomes a disaster. Now imagine maintaining that machine every single night. Imagine waking up each morning with your inner system refreshed, repaired, and ready for the next challenge. That's what mastering sleep can give you. Sleepmaxxing starts with a simple idea. Your nights shape your days, your evenings shape your mind, and your habits shape your sleep. Small adjustments, practiced consistently, create massive improvements. For example, one of the most powerful secrets of great sleepers is something very simple. Winding down early, not scrolling, not stimulating the brain, just gently lowering your mental activity. Allow yourself to transition. Allow yourself to slow down. This single act can improve the quality of your sleep more than anything else. Think of your mind like a lake. During the day, the water is disturbed by every thought, every task, every stress, and every conversation. By night, the waves still move. If you try to sleep while the water is still turbulent, you only sink halfway. But when you give yourself time to let the water calm, suddenly your mind becomes clear and quiet. This is the moment deep sleep begins. You cannot force sleep. You can only create the conditions where sleep comes naturally. One of the most damaging habits is bringing the entire world into your bed through your phone. Endless scrolling tricks your brain into believing it must remain alert, because the world might need you in the next second. Blue light hits the brain like a sunrise. Information overload hits the brain like a storm. And stress hits the brain like an alarm. We forget that the brain does not know the difference between a real threat and a digital one. It reacts the same way. This means your phone can keep you in a state of subtle stress without you even realizing it. Sleepmaxxing begins when you learn to protect your mind from unnecessary stimulation. Your body's natural sleep cycle, your circadian rhythm, is like an internal clock. When you wake up, cortisol rises to give you energy. Throughout the day, it slowly declines, preparing you for rest. At night, melatonin rises and gently pushes you toward sleep. But this cycle can be disrupted by unhealthy routines, irregular sleeping hours, artificial light, and emotional stress. Sleepmaxxing means learning how to reset this rhythm so your mind and body work with you, not against you. One powerful practice is exposing yourself to natural light early in the morning. Even 5 to 10 minutes of daylight signals the brain to stabilize your internal clock. It tells your body exactly when the day begins, and this automatically helps your body know when the day should end. At night, dimming your lights and limiting bright screens sends the opposite signal. It's time to slow down. These are simple cues, but they are deeply wired into our biological design. Another essential part of mastering sleep is taking care of your emotional world. Many people struggle to sleep not because of physical issues, but because their minds are too full. Worry, regret, guilt, fear, overthinking, these emotional storms often appear right before bed. But there is a reason for this. The mind finally becomes quiet at night, and whatever you avoided during the day rises to the surface. The solution isn't to suppress these emotions. The solution is to process them before sleep. Journaling, deep breathing, gentle reflection, or simply talking to someone you trust can help you empty the emotional load that keeps you awake. When you fall asleep with a heavy mind, your sleep becomes fragmented. You wake often, you feel exhausted in the morning, and your dreams become chaotic. When your mind is light and clear, sleep becomes smooth, deep, and restorative. Emotional hygiene, like brushing your mind, is just as important as brushing your teeth. Sleepmaxxing also means understanding how environment shapes rest. Temperature matters, darkness matters, quiet matters, even the scent of your room matters. A cool room helps your body naturally fall asleep faster. Darkness triggers melatonin. A clean environment tells your mind it is safe to relax. Your bedroom should feel like a sanctuary, a place where your system knows it can rest without being alert or defensive. Too many people treat their bedrooms like an office, a dining area, or a social hub. Let your bedroom return to its true purpose: rest, recovery, and restoration. Your relationship with caffeine also affects sleep more than you may realize. Many people drink coffee late in the day without noticing how long caffeine stays in the system. Even if you fall asleep easily, caffeine can reduce the amount of deep sleep you get, leaving you tired the next day. Sleepmaxxing means making informed choices, choosing energy during the day that supports, not sabotages, the energy you need for tomorrow. Another element of peak performance sleep is intentional relaxation. Think of this as training your nervous system to switch from high alert to calm readiness. Activities like slow breathing, gentle stretching, meditation, or warm showers prepare your body to enter a restful state. You are sending a message to your system. It is safe to let go. When your nervous system feels safe, it allows you to dive into sleep more deeply. People often underestimate how much physical activity enhances sleep quality. Moving your body during the day helps release pent-up stress, burns excess energy, and regulates hormones. Exercise is not only for fitness, it is also for mental clarity and sleep depth. Your brain sleeps better when your body has been active. But one of the most powerful ideas in sleepmaxxing is this: the way you think about sleep changes the way you experience sleep. If you see sleep as a burden, something that steals your productivity, you will always resist it. But if you see sleep as a high-performance tool, a superpower, A natural upgrade. Your habits will shift on their own. You will want to sleep well. You will make space for it. You will protect it, and your life will begin to transform. Think of an elite athlete preparing for a championship. They do not treat sleep casually. They treat it like fuel, because they know the human body performs better when the mind is rested. They know reaction time improves, decision-making sharpens, focus strengthens, and creativity expands. Now imagine applying this same philosophy to your own life. Whether you are a student, a professional, an artist, or someone rebuilding their life, sleep can become your personal performance weapon. Another hidden benefit of quality sleep is emotional resilience. When you are well rested, your mind is less reactive. Small problems feel manageable. Conflicts feel easier to navigate. Every part of life feels less overwhelming. Sleep gives your brain the emotional stability to face challenges without being consumed by them. When you control your sleep, you control your reactions. And when you control your reactions, you control your life. Think about how many arguments, mistakes, or regrets in your life came from moments of exhaustion. Think about how differently you might have behaved if your mind had been rested. Sleep isn't just about health. It's about wisdom. It's about giving yourself the mental space to choose the right action, not the impulsive one. Sleepmaxxing is not perfection. It is consistency. Even small improvements, sleeping 30 minutes earlier, lowering screen time at night, waking at the same time each morning can create powerful shifts in your mood, clarity, and energy. Over weeks and months, these small changes compound into a new version of yourself, stronger, calmer, sharper, and more resilient. This audiobook is a reminder that sleep is not your enemy. It is not a waste of time. It is a silent partner in your success. It is the unseen foundation of your mental and physical power. When you commit to mastering sleep, you commit to mastering yourself. You commit to protecting your peace, your energy, your performance, and your future. As you continue your journey, remember one thing: sleep is not an escape from life. Sleep is preparation for life. Every great idea, every strong decision, every moment of emotional clarity is rooted in a well-rested mind. Your best days begin the night before. Your highest potential begins with the simple act of allowing your body and mind to rest. The world will continue telling you to stay awake longer, grind harder, sacrifice rest. But the world is wrong. True strength is not found in exhaustion. True strength is found in balance. True growth is found in restoration. True performance comes from alignment between body and mind, and sleep is where that alignment is built. Tonight, when you lie down, remember this: you are not just ending your day. You are rebuilding yourself. You are renewing your energy. You are preparing your future. You are stepping into a more powerful version of yourself. Sleep is not a break. Sleep is transformation. And when you learn to master it, you unlock a level of life you didn't know existed. This is the essence of sleepmaxxing. This is the art of mastering sleep for peak performance. And this is the beginning of your transformation: quiet, gentle, powerful, and entirely within your control. Let your next sleep be the first step toward a stronger, clearer, more vibrant version of you. Let your body rest. Let your mind heal. And allow yourself to wake up tomorrow not just refreshed, but reborn.